Welcome back. So I'm still reading the New York Times bestseller All About Love, New Visions by the author Bell Hooks. I'm in chapter 2, Justice, Childhood Love Lessons. And I'm sharing about the way in which being abused as a child can give us conflicting feelings towards our parents, that we can hate and love them at the same time. And most people will try to deny the hate part. Jumping in. Bob Shelby describes the pain of repeated beatings by his dad, stating, "From these experiences with my father, I learned about the abuse of power. By physically hitting my mother and me, he effectively stopped us from reacting to his humiliation of us. We ceased to protest his violations of our boundaries and his ignoring of our sense of being individuals with needs, demands, and rights of our own." Throughout his essay, Shelby expresses contradictory understandings about the meaning of love. On the one hand, he says, "I have no doubt that my father loved me, but his love became misdirected. He said he wanted to give me what he didn't have as a child." On the other hand, Shelby confesses, quote, "What he most showed me, however, was his difficulty in being loved. All his life, he had struggled with feelings of being unloved," end quote. When Shelby describes his childhood, it is clear that his dad had affection for him and also gave him care some of the time. However, his dad did not know how to give and receive love. The affection he gave was undermined by the abuse. Writing from the space of adult recollection, Shelby talks about the impact of physical abuse on his boyhood psyche. Quote, "As the intensity of the pain of his hits increased, I felt the hurt in my heart. I realized what hurt me the most were my feelings of love for this man who was hitting me. I covered my love with a dark cloth of hate," end quote. Love and hate can never be friends, says one of the songwriters. We can't abuse our children and think they'll love us for it. Tell me what you think, though. Thanks so much for listening.